Top funds. Be the first leader by showing support. Try sending the live chat also. Super chat. I know this one. I know this one now. Foot. Where should I send this? What is the meaning of this? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good the next day. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live in the kitchen. The best place to be every time, anytime, and in between time. The very best place to be. So, as soon as you're coming in, is it top fun? Top one super chat. I don't understand this. What's super chat is for? Top fans super chat. I'm yet to understand some of the things. So let it stay right there. I'll get to know. Welcome to the kitchen. Every time, anytime, all the time, in between times. The best place to be. All the while. This is where you pull your energy from. Hungry? Kitchen. Your stomach filled? Kitchen. Because there's always something to mulch on. Mwah, mwah, mwah. In the kitchen. There's always something going on in the kitchen. This is where the miracle works. In the kitchen. So, be my guest in the kitchen today. Today we are going to be doing some prep. Okay? And talk a little bit. Sean, yeah. I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Is that a question for me, Sean Raymond? I don't know why your wife is always wearing your neighbor's shirt. You need to ask her. I saw something on the left-hand side of my live here. That's the top fun super chat, something about that. So You can give super chats. I think that is it. It's a top apps, which I do. I don't know why. Your wife is the best person to give the answer. You ask her why. Hmm? When you get home, she's in the neighbor's t-shirt. Hmm. Maybe she's advertising something for the neighbor. I have t-shirt that says Aquarian with my logo. So what if she have purchased a t-shirt with something that your neighbor is advertising? And of course she's wearing it to show her support. What if it is that? Find out from her. She's one of the best person to answer these questions. Don't it? Don't you think so? Yes. She is one of the best person to give you an answer. Why are you wearing the neighbor's t-shirt? Is the neighbor's doing a business? Is the neighbor of a channel? Is the neighbor advertising? Is the neighbor copyrighted? All these questions. He is one of the big and best. IJ, how you doing, my dear? What is the favorite food today? Look here. I am interact with my fans today. For those that visit, for those that are always here, for those that just pass through and take a look. The interaction is prep, preparing the seasoning for the next meal. And I'm going to show you the importance of that. So, preparing one and preserving the other. Okay. So, I am not doing the meal yet. Tomorrow you'll be getting the meal. Today we are doing some prep. And we realize that some of the times, without doing the prep, you have to be doing things ahead of time, at all times. If not, your meals are going to take you a little bit longer to prepare because it took time to do all of what you're doing, and then to season, to marinate, to cook. But today, you are going to be joining me as you join me and go step by step with all of this. Right? Go step by step. And we will find it much easier, even if you are only cooking for one person. It will be easier. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we are in the month of July. The first day of July. Yesterday. Yes, I do. I had my own brand. Yesterday, Miss June finally walked away and left us and said next year she will be back. What can we say and what can we do? We can only go with the flow. You understand? Yeah. Yes, I have my own brand. Aquarian, positivity, positive, and now let me show you my shirt. Just hold on a moment. If you went on my page, you will see the advertisement of these t-shirts. I printed these t-shirts. Yep. And I used to advertise them on my channel. This is not the only color, but here am I. You go on my thing. Just a moment. Best idea ever. Okay. Sorry about that. Running so much things. So in you saw this. And this is my logo. And it's copyrighted. Yeah. It's only because I don't put out some other things. You would see this running. Yeah, before. Anand, just stay out here and put it on. Just come on out this side and put it on. Okay, he's right there. Okay, sorry about that, sweetie. I am back. That's my home brand. Yep. I operate on my own. I don't use other people's things. That's the reason why you go on my page and you don't see I am using other people's things. Everything I do is what I have done. Content creating, that's my creations. Maybe somebody may steal some of what I have, but I don't interfere with anything for anybody. I love to do my own. I love to make my mistakes and correct them. Top. I'm trying to understand this. It says top fan. Top fun. So I don't know. Let me. But anyhow, it says okay, one. It says super chop 25 something else. So I guess I might reach the super chat level. So this seems like this is what it is. Okay. Okay. So someone of you is going to be getting something. So the super chat level was Shauna. She was the first one in. Oh, now I'm understanding it. Shauna was the first one in, and so she gets number one spot. Super, a brand. So yes, Shauna. All right, back to business, as it were. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, subscribers, new subscribers, potential subscribers who have not subscribed yet but is going to be subscribing. I thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yes, Jay, I had my own thing, so not so bad after all, don't it? No, not so bad after all. Not so bad after all. So yes, my dear. YouTube had put out their warning. And let me tell you something, I don't like. Hi Max, welcome to the kitchen. I like to work for myself. I like to take my praise and not being praised by somebody else's work. So don't matter how hard it is, I will work for myself. I will look at other people's things and create an idea that, oops, this could have done this way, or that could have done this way. I am not going to do it as you did it, because you show me and I create an idea from you, but you will never saw me taking other people's things, put it on my page, and claim it for my own. No, I don't do that. I don't like it. I like when it is finished and done. I can look back on it and say, yes, I have done it. Somebody could reach out to me and said, how did you do it? I can explain you sleeping how it has been done. Okay? So I don't do other people's things. Thank the Lord for that. I like, and if I am showing it to you, if I'm teaching it to you, I teach you in a way that you can put your own spin on it. It can be done this way, or what I do it this way, but what if you want to do it that way? Put your own spin on it and bring out your own thing. You understand? So that is me. That is how I love to do things. Good. Aquarian, the channel, positivity, positive. What you saw on my thing is my brand name. All right, enough of that, of explaining. Now, if you are working into a food industry, you may be employed as a prep manager or a prep person. So let's say you're working into a big restaurant. You have the persons that do the prep. Prep meaning you pre-prepared the thing before. So we are going to be doing rice, let's say rice and peas for the week. We measured the amount of peas to the amount of rice that we would be preparing. So we are going to cook 6 pounds of rice. And for 6 pounds of rice, let us say a pint of peas, whichever peas you're cooking. A pint of peas will carry 6 pounds of rice. So we measure it. If you've been on this channel a long time in the kitchen, you will heard I said every category of person is found in the kitchen. The mathematician is in the kitchen. The different lingua is in the kitchen. The doctor, everybody is in the kitchen. And this is the reason why I always say that you found every category of persons in the kitchen. So now you are going to be looking at a pint, 1 pint of peas, however gram that is. Whatever gram, I don't have anything right here to tell me the gram. Okay, some is used from this. This was a 4-pound parcel of peas, and this is red kidney bean. This is red kidney bean. So of course we are going to be using this. Where is the gram? Where is the gram? Where is the gram? I haven't seen any gram in this. Let me release the tie and see what is under there. Okay, so this is 4 pounds, 1.81 kilogram. So let's say you're going to do this amount of peas for X amount of rice. So you're going to take a pint of that to do the rice, or half pound, 1 pound, half pound, half pound, I think 1 pound is 16 ounces. So something there about, could be 8 ounces. 8.5, that is, yeah, 2,860. Good. So it could have been that. You don't wait until you reach the kitchen. You have to prepare the food to meet 12 o'clock. So you are saying you are preparing for lunchtime. It is highly tiresome and impossible for you to get up, reach the kitchen 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock and do all of this. Just started to clean up your onion, just started to get this done, just started to get that done, and to have your meat marinated to meat. You are cooking for the taste bud of your customers. So you are going to be doing the things to enhance the taste that they will come back to your kitchen. You get me? Good. So you prepare your peas, you throw it out, you see if there's any debris in it, you wash it, and you halfway, not fully way, halfway cook it. Reason for half of the way, the rice is going to go with it. The rice will take about 15 minutes or less to cook, and that is going to have your peas cooking extra 15 minutes. It might have just get squashed up. The peas break up. You don't want that. You want to have a shelly, nice rice and peas. So you are going to clear up this, halfway cook it, cool it down, put it in your freezer. If you have or standing or whatever, those long freezers, so you don't put it in there cool. Most people do this, but it is so wrong. You let it finish cool in the freezer, so you know there's no bacteria enter, nothing to disturb the system. And so This is out of the way. We are cooking tomorrow. So I did this, and this is out of the way. And so, what do you say about it? Oh, and so you get this out of the way. Now we decided to, whatever meat or fish we are going to use, we are going to prep the seasoning. Prepare the seasoning, so we call it prep. And so we get all our seasoning, our onion, our garlic, just what you're going to put in there. Our pimento. Now there's a little thing between certain things that you do. Sous chef. Oh yeah, sous chef. Okay. There are certain little things that we do, and for you not to make some of these mistakes, if you have worked into a food establishment, as I do, because I skip from place to place, you know. I used to work in food establishment. I went and I further my in food, and plus what I do for myself. So what I am saying to you is something I'm not guessing, but I'm telling you. Getting my knives. Okay, this is my jar I'm going to use. So yes, our pre-chef. Our pre-chef. Follow me carefully. We clean up our escallion. Yep. So we cut off the root of the scallion. And some persons call it green onion. It is, whatever you call it, it is what it is. Okay? All right. So we get these together. We stripped our onion, because some things, some way. We remove the brown from our onion. Now your hands are clean, yeah. And in a kitchen, when it have to do with cooking, ensure that your hands are clean, because you do not want anybody to eat your food and came back to you with a stomach ache, because something that is not too clean get down in your stomach. And I'm going to show you something. When you're cooking, comparing to your towels, your kitchen towels. When you use your kitchen towels and you wash your hands, you dry and you hang it up again. And your hands again, and you wash, you came back and you dry. You use the same towel. This is where this came in. When you wash your hands, pull off, dry, you dump it. So you're not going back to the same piece of towel, which make it more hygienic. Now a lot of persons in the kitchen use this one, whether it be black, white, green, whatever color. I totally condemn this. I totally condemn this. I am not saying other persons not to do it, but I personally condemn it. Tell you why. I slipped on my gloves because I am saying I am trying to be clean and hygienic. Don't it? Good. These are not sterile gloves. 1. 2. The gloves put down up there. These, let's call it, these are just the whatever kind of gloves. So you slip it on. And I am going to be stripping my onions, looking after that in my gloves. Then I need the surface to clean, and I reach for my piece of green cloth in my gloves, and I clean the area and put it down, and then in my gloves I am reaching for something else in the food. Okay, something else needed. I don't remove the gloves. I am over here and I am doing this and I am picking up that and I am throwing all the onion trash away in my gloves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Getting it what I'm saying? So I totally don't use this in kitchen. Wash your hands, dry your hands, and dispose of it. Cool? These came in the kitchen because of my nice daughter. The other day, just to give you a little thing. Sunday, she were the one cooking, and she had on her gloves. No problem then, because she was seasoning up the meat. And she seasons the meat. And I came down and I was out there. And I don't know if she did wash. I guess she washed her hand. But there was something. And she came outside there and she picked up something. And she came back to the kitchen and she is in here. So I look at her and I smile. And so you see the reason why gloves is not safe to use? Because you think you add on the gloves, you think you're safe from a lot of things. No. 1, clean out underneath your nails. Your Q-tips under your nail. Wash good between the fingers. Wash. Pick up your hand towel. Dry your hand and throw it down. You are much safer that way. Because food is one of the quickest things for you to get certain things from. You talk about salmonella, quite a lot of things can happen when you do not handle food properly. I can tell you one of them that will took your life out of you over time. H.P. pylori. Read up about it and see how you get it. So yes, demonstration on that. So let me wash my little hands off, dry off my hands and get back to what I was doing. Yeah, so I hope you get the drift of what I'm saying. I hope you get the understanding of what I'm saying. Everything that you're doing, we bought these basil in the package. I would never take it out and use it like this without washing it. It's not me who packed them in there. How much hands pick them up and put it in there? How much gloves and pick it up, put it in there, take up, go. So I don't open packages and use them without washing them. And when you're washing your things like these, not like the onion and thing that you remove the outer layer of it. But other things, remember, don't forget this little guy here. You put a little in the water and wash your things. It removes the residue. We're talking about cooking. So kitchen is just not to come throw on something on the stove and then you fix it up and somebody says, oh, it's not, it tastes nice. There is a lot to kitchen and to food than how we look at it. Yes. Good, right? So you wash them, and so we go ahead, we are going to put this through the blender. We are making our preparation. We're putting this through the blender, so we just give a big chop in order to blend. And your seasoning blend, your whatever you're doing, marinate faster, quicker. I can blend my season, clean up my meat, cook it with my with my marinade seasoning. Put it down for about 10 or so minutes, and when I cook it, you think it was done long time ago. And so we chop these. Garlic, which is my best friend. I just love to cook with garlic. I just love garlic. All right. Depending on the amount of things you're going to do, you may warrant 2 or 3 heads of garlic. You're just cooking for your kitchen, you can use 1 head of garlic. Okay. So I'm just doing the demonstration, and I always do my prep for the kitchen that I don't have. I take the hustle. Oh, it goes. I take the bustle out. There's a word there. Take the hustle out of the bustle or something about that. So you know you're going to cook. You already have these prepared. And you just pick up your jar that you stored your things in, and you have to use your self measurement, right? To say, well then, okay, I am only doing 1 chicken, and this is how you're doing the chicken, and the 1 chicken will take this 3 or so or 2 tablespoons, because remember, everything is already in it. No? So we throw our garlic in. The garlic, you don't have to wash. Your hands are clean. It is coming out from out of its clothing, and it is well protected in its clothing. So as well as you can say, well, you pick up the clothing that pass through a lot of things too, so you should wash them. That is also okay. All right? That is okay. All right. Now I am going to be, I should have used the bigger, let me use the bigger one. Okay. Now, You're going to throw these all in here. As I said, let me dump this right in here. You wanted thyme, you put in your thyme. You know what you're going to be, you want to go on your meat and whatever you are going to use. You can do 2 different types of prep things depending on what you're going to cook. Okay? If you think that you're going to cook pork and you want your pork to be tasted a certain way, then you're going to prepare some things you're not going to put in it. This is ginger. This is coriander. This little one, you don't use a lot of it. A lot of coriander, and that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 seeds I put in there. If you put too much of it, it will spoil your food. This is onion powder. I don't have to put the onion powder because I have the onion, but sometimes the taste you want it to get, like, you have to enhance the onion. The onion powder already has, it's sort of salty, so you don't put anything more in it. So you put a small amount of that. When I said small amount, forgive me with my measurement. Okay. This is cumin. This is a next one. Just a tip of it. One shake. Another one that will spoil your food. I will have to wash this one. This is your pimento. Now, as I was saying, if you were going to season pork, pimento, you use more pimento to do pork because you're looking for a certain flavor out of it. So, okay, pimento seed. A lot of people don't use this one to cook with. But let me tell you, this is one of the king or the queen. Especially if you are doing pasta. You're doing pasta sauce and thing like that. Grab this one. Nice. So I didn't package this one. Now, when you're using it, don't use a lot. These leaves are small, so at least 4 came out in my hand, so I will work with that. All right. Another seasoning can use this, but I'm not going to put this one. This is the annatto. So I'm not going to put this one. But this is another seasoning that you throw in there. So, okay. Oh, you grow time. I'm coming to your place. I'm coming to your place. Did I use, cilantro? Whether your cilantro is fresh or it is dried, your cilantro. Now, I don't like using the seasoning them that they said all sort of a story. This is my cilantro. And if you want the thing spicy, you make sure you put in your pepper in it. This is a butter seasoning that they have. You can see the pepper seed and the things in it. This was purchased, I think, and this have my name. This is my family that do these. Yeah, that's my family name. Okay, my real birth name. Except for they changed the A and put the I. Because this name is resonated with the Irish. So we are out of the lineage of the white people, the Irish, the Indian. So they did not like my color, and so they don't want to be. Oh yes, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. So they don't want to be. So they changes, and from family history, we taught it. They let us know. They changed the A where the I is a A. So because they are white blue-eyed guys, they changed the A and put the I. And I have relatives that you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. It's okay now. All right. Thanks. Enjoy. Yes, I've enjoyed too. Bye. But it still remains that's our where we descend from. Okay. You know, prejudice still runs deep in some veins, you know. Oh, why did you go and take a black woman? Why did you have Shava? Da. And there's a lot of things we cannot change. Yeah. You know, so we just go on living. No problem. All right. Yes, so I showed you this. This is a seasoning that's for fish, pork, goat, everything. So everything. So what if you're doing this and you want to put a little of this in it to do some enhancement? You don't have to use it depending on what seasoning you're going to do. So you can tip a little of this in it. Not a lot, because you don't want one seasoning, one product overpowering the other. And this is what where cooking is concerned. You have to know how you blend your seasoning. Someone will cook the same fish, tastes different from the other person that cook it over there. Someone will cook, and when you realize you're trying to find out something is too much, something tastes up too much into this food, and sometimes you can't even figure out what is it, but that is it. So you have to know how to blend your seasoning according to the amount of food, of meat that you're going to season. If I was going to do an entire pig, goat, or whatever, and I am making up that seasoning with you talking about 50 pounds of stuff, and I am going to add this, almost half of this would be added. You get me? I want you to follow me carefully and understand. This is another sweet chili sauce, and this chili sauce, you can see the pepper swimming around in it, and great for seafood and whatever. I wouldn't be using this alone. This now I wouldn't be adding to this. I just take it down to show you. So I wouldn't be adding this to this. Last two things left. Don't forget to add a teaspoon of sugar. And I'll tell you the trick with sugar. And the sugar I am going to add is not even the sugar I like. The sugar that you should be adding is the much darker sugar. This is the clear sugar. If I went, so you had sugar, no more than that. Added to the wrong thing. Anyhow, it will reach there. Last but not least, oil. Also, a spoonful of vinegar. No more than that. And a spoonful of oil. No water. You can use olive oil or your canola, whatever oil you use in your kitchen. Actually, this is olive oil. So you can use your olive oil, you can use any other oil that you use in your kitchen. And prof like me, not, so I just turn it over and I guess it and say, okay, that's the spoonful. And I am going to take out back this and get this wash. So these are the pimento and the everything. So you leave out nothing. Just remember all the things you are going to use on your poultry, your goat, your lamb. If you're thinking to do lamb, you get mint and you would put mint in this for your lamb. And if you're making your sauce for your lamb, you use mint and olive oil. Sweet and good to go. So there is no water in this, just the oil to help it to slide along. You will be hearing me over this side, putting it through the blender. When I am through with it, I bottle it, put it down so you can do whatever amount you want to do. Bottle it, place it in your fridge, or it can stay outside, it won't spoil. When you're going to do your thing, this is already done. If you notice, I did not put any salt. You can add the salt to it, or you can do without adding the salt. Because I put something like this in there, and the onion powder, which sometimes they add salt to it, I don't add any salt. What you do when you are putting it on the meat, you would, because this, you can taste this and tell what you would like in it. This is it. You can just taste this. I said, okay. Wow. Good. So you can say, okay, let me add some salt to this. Or otherwise, when you're putting in the meat, when you're going to put it on your meat, you can add some salt to it. Make sure you add the salt in less, and your thing will not spoil. Where the sugar is concerned, as I said, I'm going to explain to you about the sugar. Putting the sugar here, sugar helps to enhance the taste of your food. 1. 2. If you should put little too much salt in it, the sugar good girl. Good girl. Good. So you know what I'm talking about. Right. So this is the prep. Tomorrow you're going to cook, you don't have to do this. If it's tonight you're going to season your meat, you don't have to do this. This is already done. You just get along, season your meat, put it down for tomorrow. You have more seasoning left. So therefore, you would have a jar, and I rather to store these things in glass jars, not plastic jars. Plastic absorb both taste and smell from your thing. So you would be washing that plastic forever, and that is not coming out. I stored these wet things in a glass jar, which to me is much safer. When you're doing, I never try to out of this, whether I am here or I'm in Jamaica. This is basmati. I never try to out of it, especially if I am cooking fish. I am doing anything where fish is concerned. Escovitch fish, fried fish, or, and you know, escovitch fish would be, you're going to do the onion and thing and put over this. It's a good company in the kitchen. Yes. So this is the, we call it prep. So we prep the things ahead of time. We season, or if you're going to cook fish, you can do your seasoning like this, and then you had, there's another thing I love to cook fish with. And if you try it, give me the feedback. Seems that they push it to the back. Rosemary. Rosemary. I thought I took it out. I haven't seen it. I don't know where I put it. Anyhow, it's here, but I don't know where I put it. When you're looking after fish, you run a restaurant or you cooking to serve to the public, and you use some of these things, you're going to ask you, what you use? Give me the secret. So, there's cook, more than cook. Everybody can cook, but it's not everybody can blend the things together. Yeah, it's not everybody can do. But it is important to do your prep, even if you're just cooking from your house. If it's just for your family, it takes the time out of the time. Because when you have this done, you don't have to be running around to get it. Another thing where onion is concerned, sometimes you have onion and you put them in your basket or thing like that. You want your onion to serve and last long. Wrap them in your foil paper. You can strip the onion, wrap it in your foil paper, and put it down. Your onion lasts a long time. You can, while put it in the you can freeze your onion, but don't just strip them and just put them down like that. Strip them, wrap them, and put them down. Because if you can have it in your freezer for a mighty long time. You can have it in your crisper for a mighty long time. And they don't grow. I hope from today's kitchen live you have learned something. We have to work smarter and not harder. So we make the work a little bit easier on the other side. So you are going to be cooking for the entire week. You prepare your things and you put it down. You're ready to do what you're doing. You season your meat and you put it down. Throw it into the, and you get your cooking go. Okay? Your peas would be, we used to do have like a small bucket of peas and we put it in the freezer. And then we judge from that to say, okay, let me use a cup so we know how much that cup holds. And the peas should be having its water. You're not drying the peas out and left just the peas. It's cooked with its water. So you're going to add your coconut juice. So you took out your peas, add your coconut juice, add your seasoning in whatever you're putting in your rice and peas, your escallion, which you call green onion. You would have cooked the peas with your garlic, but if you want to taste more garlic, then you would have done just that. And right away, your rice is ready to go in. So the duration of the rice cooking, finish cooking the peas, and everything went. Everything went easy. Yes. So this is what the kitchen about today. You know, holiday coming up and these things sometimes, wow, even when you have persons come over to help you, when you get the help, man, help them to let they do the prep for you. Let they do the prep. So you prep everything from 2-3 days, even a week before. And when you come to that time, you are well prepared. You don't have to be running tired. You don't have to be, and in these moments, that's the time sometimes you forget certain things. Yeah. Get them and get your jar. If you have to use plastic then, but if you can get them into a nice jar. We bought these bottles at store. You know, it is not for what they said, but we use it for what we wanted to use for. And of course, it carries the measurement on it. So you're doing 1 cup, 2 cup, and you're going to measure for yourself. Say, okay, it's going to be this amount. Will get your seasoning going. Was this informative? Put me a yes or a no. If it was not informative, put me no. If it was an informative live this afternoon, put me a yes. Okay? And I am glad for your presence. And of course, I use actually herbs and spices. There's another herb that they call dill. Dill used with other things. And you put certain things, certain herbs, in certain things, food, you will find the taste is different. Somebody tell me yes or no. If this today's live, what I'm on right now, if it is or was informative, let let me see you put it on the board, put it on the screen. Yes, it was informative, or no, it was not informative. Let me see your yes or no. And the top person this morning is, I don't know where, I can't call your name. Informative. Okay, somebody had said informative before. Yes. All right. Nobody else have anything to say? You all learned something. It was informative. Take the hustle out of the bustle. And, take the hustle out of the bustle. That's the word. Take the hustle out of the bustle. You don't have to be, tripping over yourself, getting this done, get it. Take your time and do your prep. When you're ready to cook, you don't have to be throwing yourself on, you can't get this and then. Sometimes you get miserable. And we shouldn't be miserable in the kitchen. We should approach the food with love. And when it is finished and we serve it in love. So in the kitchen, we should be happy. We should generate the love, because the amount of energy, the type of energy that we approach with and we handle with, that's it. Sometimes you find some persons out there so miserable. They're miserable and you wonder why. Sometimes they tell you they got up and feel miserable. The type of energy. Yeah. So when you're entering your kitchen, man, just leave everything aside. Don't matter what get against you, because you want when somebody tasted your pot, tasted the food, they can say, yes, it tastes good. It is seasoned with love. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for being here with me. It looks like I have to just keep spelling your name until I'm pronounced until I get it. Pith, Pitanew. Oh, it sounds like I get it. Pitanew. You were the top person, number one this morning. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being here. I saw it came up on the top of my thing and I did not. I'm like, I didn't understand what it is. I would be well appreciative of it, my sweet. Your time, boy, Oh, there. Do you run okay times a month? Oh, you came to New York. Oh, you are in Maryland. Hold on, let me read the thing properly. Oh, you are in Maryland. We passed through Maryland a couple weeks ago. My daughter have friends there. Sometimes she came to Maryland to spend like a weekend or so. But do not put your information out. You can put it in my inbox. Do not spread it out on, I love to help people to keep their things safe, because guess what? You can only be targeted with the things you put out. So if you get in my inbox, then, all right. It was nice having you. Thank you very much. And you earned the #1 spot this morning or this afternoon, wherever it is. And thank you for being here. Uh, all right. Oh, you don't have my email. Grab yourself a pen. It's very easy. And you're going to write Joy. You have the Joy, P as in pumpkin or play. 6170 at gmail.com. So let me repeat it now. It is Joy P 6170 at gmail.com. Did you get it? Let me know if you get it. You didn't get it? Okay then. So you can go in my inbox. Okay, it was a pleasure having all of you here. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen. The best place to be every time, anytime, all the time, and in between times. This is where you pull your energy from. It's like a fuel station where you went and fill your tank. In the kitchen is where we did just that. Satisfy the hunger and we quench the thirst. Yes, this is where we teach. This is where we turn the miracle. This is where the food in the kitchen, we do the miracle and turn them something else. Jesus turned the water into wine. And we do just that too. We didn't put really the water, but we can, yeah. So we turn the food in a palatable way to eat. Very enjoyable, very nutritious, and very nice. Thank you all. It's a pleasure having you. And remember, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one will love you the way you love yourself. Show the interest in yourself. Whoever you are, just love and appreciate yourself. Do not do no questioning about yourself. Okay? So thank you very much. And this is your host for the most, tuned out for today. And I am happy that someone learned something, be reminded of something, and you're good. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. That's the spirit of love. Bye.